Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and this is going to be our Expedition playthrough. Now, the Expedition update just came out today. You're going to see this the next day, but I'm going to pre-record a little bit. It had just came out March 31st, and it has a whole bunch of new features I want to go through with you guys. But the biggest things before we jump into it is the Community Expedition only lasts for 2 months. And then it resets, which means you have to start over again. So you have to start a fresh save from zero. Now, the other thing about it, let's jump into it. The other thing about it is there's a time limit. You have 2 months to complete it. Because at the end of that 2 months, even if you're not done, at the end of that 2 months, your save gets reverted into a normal save. And all your progress is saved as a normal save. The other thing is it starts fresh from the beginning. And it has its own unique milestones that you have to get through. Like right here, Expedition 1, the Pioneers. So here is it, and it'll generate different stats for you. So look at that. Look at, in a normal playthrough, you wouldn't have all this stuff. Look at it. It changes everything about the game. We have upgrades already installed into our suit itself, into our multi-tool. Like, our scanner is broken, but we already have a mining beam upgrade, a black market mining beam upgrade. It's all fresh. So this is a completely different setup than the original. Now, the only other thing is we all start on the same planet. So everyone starts on the same planet. As you can tell, look at all of these bases out there. It's crazy. So the Community Expeditions. The expedition has begun. The Expedition tab will show you your progress through the journey. Complete milestones to earn rewards. Complete all the milestones in a phase for a special exclusive item. And so if you go into your pause menu, you have now an expedition menu. Look at that. And all these milestones are things you have to complete within that 2 months. And this is only phase 1. You see how it says phase 1 over here? This is all the starter stuff. So our first step is to locate our starship, kind of sort of like the beginning of the game. Then we have to leave the planet, so we have to fix our starship and leave the planet. Then we have to warp to a new system. Then we have to develop a base. Then we have to discover 20 creatures, and you can do any of these in any order you want. So if I wanted to, I can go make a base right now and complete this milestone right from the get-go. Now, they give you kind of an order to do it in because it's easier to do it in that order, but you can do it in whatever order you want. And the other thing on top of that is all these phases are interconnected. So, you see phase 1, we're in phase 1. We haven't even completed it yet. You need to complete phase 1 in order to make it to phase 2. But the thing to keep in mind is every one of these milestones are interconnected. So, you see how it says enter a black hole? If I enter a black hole right now, in phase 1, it will count towards phase 2. It'll count for this. Now, it's really hard to do it because we're just starting out, but we could do it. Farmer, if I farm and harvest plants right now, like if I make a base and I start harvesting plants, it will count towards this milestone. So don't worry about doing them perfectly in order. They just kind of set them up in order to make it easier for you. So, first thing we need to do is we need to find our ship. So let's use our scanner and find our ship. Now, we have that milestone to find 20 animals. So let's start scanning these animals because any of these animals will count towards that 20. Oh, I need to get it though. Look at it. It's hard as heck to scan it. Okay, there it is. Oh, we have a beetle. Look at the beetles. Oh my God, look at that. And so there are so many new features on the update. It's crazy. So we should have 2, right? We just scanned 2 animals. Let's go to our naturalist. Look at that. We discovered 2 out of 20. So it doesn't matter which order you do it in. You can do it in whatever order you wish. There's our starship over there. So the easiest milestone to get from the get-go is just to go over here and get our starship. So let's do that. Knowing that we already have a lot of upgrades all ready to go. I mean, I can't believe that. Let's scan this plant because who knows if it's a milestone later on. Like, there's going to be tons of milestones, and if you want to get ahead, you can look at it, like phase 3. We can pick up phase 3 and see, okay, collect ancient artifacts. We can get ahead of that. We can complete fleet expeditions. As soon as we get a freighter, we can do that. we can earn nanites. So if we earn 5,000 nanites, we can beat this one right here. You know, companionship, adopt an animal. So we can adopt 4 animals, we'll get this one. So definitely try to think ahead and know that, okay, I'm scanning animals right now, but later on I can, you know, I might have to scan plants or rocks. And so just play as you normally would. Try to, you know, do as much as you can. It's a brand new save. So have fun with it and enjoy it. It's going to be so much fun, you guys. I can't wait to show you. I know, and at this time, it is currently Wednesday, March 31st, and there are a ton of server problems. So what I mean by server problems is I literally had to turn off, let me go into my network. I had to turn off multiplayer because the No Man's Sky servers are getting hammered so much because so many people are trying to play the update right now that they're overloaded. I mean, on PS4, they completely shut down the expeditions in the afternoon. Like, if you're on PS4, you wouldn't be able to play at all expeditions because the expeditions are shut down because there's so many people trying to log in at the same time. So I turned off multiplayer. I'm playing on PC right now, and I'm just, you know, just trying to get through. Know that we have 2 months, and so there's not that big of a rush. Wow. Is that my ship is in a rock? What in the world? Wow, well, no wonder it's broken. I mean, seriously. If it loads up in a rock, it's going to be broken. Let's scan this animal out here. This flying animal. And one of the other ones I will tell you is... one of the other expedition milestones is... Well, wait, let's go back to phase 1. Is to explore on foot. So... You want to walk around as much as possible and explore because you have to do it to get one of your milestones. 10,000 units, you know, 10,000 feet basically of running around, using your jetpack, whatever you want to do, but you have to do it on foot. There's also, you know, purchase a capital ship, establish a base. We already went through that. We have visit a red star. That's a little bit farther on once you get your upgrade for your, whoa. Is there a pilot here? I've reached my starship and there's a pilot here? What in the world? Hey, buddy, what's going on? This is weird. I've never seen this before. I don't know any of your language. I haven't even learned a single word yet. It's a fresh save. The Korvax serenely navigates the terrain here, apparently untroubled that the dust might be clogging their components. After performing a swift analysis of my equipment, they freely recharge my hazard protection? Okay, just a random guy walking around. All right. He just looks at me, expressionless. Okay. Thank you for recharging my life support, but, why are you here? What are you doing? Are you just checking out my ship? Did he come over to try to steal it? Oh, I hope he didn't. Coming over here to try to take my ship before I'm even here. And keep in mind as well, this is a normal save, and so you're not limited by inventory. Like, if you play on permadeath or survival, your inventory is limited to 250 for your materials, and your other items, like, you know, your ammunition would be limited as well. This is a normal mode, and so you don't have to worry about those limitations. Your inventory will go up to 9,999, just like normal, which is awesome. Let's scan this plant because we can get some upgrade, or some money from it at least. Make some money while you're doing it, because later on you have to, you know, you have to earn some money. You also have to spend money as well for some of these milestones, and so just play like normal. Scan everything, break everything, collect everything. Do what you got to do because it will add up to milestones later on. Believe me, it makes your life a whole lot easier. Instead of trying to do them in a row, like right now, let me go back up. All I would want to worry about is fixing my ship, right? But if I only worry about fixing my ship, I wouldn't scan any animals or anything like that. Oh, yeah, sorry. And the other thing, there's so much going on here, guys. I'm sorry. The other thing is, once you've completed a milestone, you have to go into your expedition tab in order to claim the rewards. And so we just located our ship. We touched our ship, which means we get our rewards. And as you can see right there, it says Supreme Movement System Upgrade. You get an S-Class upgrade for movement, a powerful hazard protection upgrade, and a powerful mining beam upgrade. Now, when they say Supreme, they mean S-Class. When they say powerful, they mean an A or a B class. And so it's all randomized, but you get them. So let's do that. We collected it. Yeah, first steps. We got it. So we collected all of our rewards for that one. Now we can go in and it'll show us. Oh, yep, there you go. An S-Class module, an A-Class module, and an A-class module. Okay, when they mean powerful, they probably mean A-class. So we can go in here now, and yep, it's in our inventory now. So we have a movement upgrade. Let's install this. We're going to install it on our technology. That way we can leave some room for our regular stuff. And because it's a movement module, it's a jetpack, if you put it together, look at that, yellow outline. That means it's giving each other a bonus, so you definitely want to do that. We have a mining beam module. Let's pop that baby over here. Now, you see how there's no outline around it? It's because I'm not putting it next to my mining beam. You need to put it next to your mining beam. Oh, I need to fix my scanner real fast. But we'll move our mining beam over here. And then we have this black market mining beam upgrade. Let's move it over here. Now there's a green outline. I love it. So there you go. You want to put the similar technology and upgrades together. That way they give each other a boost. We'll move that together. Oh, we need to fix our scanner. I know how to use upgrade modules. They still have the tutorials just in case you get lost or if you don't know what you're doing. Or maybe you've been playing the game for a long time and you totally know what you're doing like me. You can skip those tutorials. You don't need to go through the tutorials. Oh, we need to scan these plants. I was talking about that earlier, and I totally neglected to do that for you guys. All right. Let's do that. Let's do that. And as well, as you guys can see, look at my, oh, come on. Put your gun away. Come on. There we go. As you can see, my appearance is totally different than the starter appearance that you would find. I am a Korvax. I'm not a traveler or anything like that. I love that. You get random upgrades, so your upgrades aren't going to be the same as mine. You might get different ones, you might get better ones, you might get worse ones. You're also going to look different as well. So you won't look like a Korvax like me. I look like this, and that's my setup. Let's get in here. Yeah. Let's scan this. Yes, all right. So we've gotten a lot of carbon. We need a lot more ferrite dust, though, so let's get some ferrite dust going. Yep, there you go. Gotta just get these rocks real fast. Any other animals? Oh, there's a flying one out here. Let's get it. It's really small. You can barely even see it. Look at that. The paw print is bigger than the animal. I love that. All right. Let's get this. We got some carbon. We're good to go. Up, all right. Come on. And eventually, you get different rewards for every level. Like, you can actually look at it. Right here, like, as soon as I fix my ship, my reward for doing that is I get an increased inventory slot by 1, an ion battery, I get 5 of those, a starship launch fuel, I'll get 5 of those, and I'll learn the Pilgrim Geobay plans. So I'll be able to actually make the Pilgrim Exocraft, which is awesome. And those are amazing upgrades. You get tons of upgrades. You get tons of different cool rewards for every milestone you do. And so keep that in mind. You'll get all that stuff. So it's really worth it to do those milestones, to actually complete them. You just don't worry about doing them in order because you don't have to. So I'm just trying to get a whole bunch of materials because I know I'm going to need a lot of ferrite dust. Because I need to fix my visor. My scanner, I should say. We should be good on that, right? Oh yeah, we have plenty now. We can totally fix that. Done. We have analysis visor already installed. We didn't even have to make it. You have a terrain manipulator. Now, again, you might not get the same equipment. I'm pretty sure they'll give you a terrain manipulator from the get-go because there's some of the milestones that force you to use the terrain manipulator. So I'm pretty sure there's some things that you have to have. But you might have a different upgrade. Like, I have a black market upgrade for my mining beam. You might not have that. You might have that. You might have a better one. You might get an S-class. I don't know. But it's all randomized. The only thing that stays the same is that we all spawn on this planet. As you can see, look at that. We have save beacons over there. We have all kinds of habits. We have, what do you call it? Bases? Man, I'm losing my mind, guys. We have a whole bunch of bases around. So, yeah, there's a ton of stuff. Now, I need to find some dihydrogen. You guys know we have to find dihydrogen to fix our ship. Now, the other big thing is, in normal mode, you don't know how to build a hermetic seal. But in expedition mode, they let you learn that right off the bat. So you know how to make one. You just need the materials in order to do it. which is a huge bonus because, like, yeah, on permadeath and normal mode, you don't know how to do that. You have to learn through the tutorial. Expedition mode does not have a tutorial at all, so this is not a beginner mode at all. You need to know kind of what you're doing. They still kind of walk you through with the milestones, but they don't teach you really anything. They just let you go for it. Alrighty, I think I have all the materials we need, so I need to make some metal plating. Let's break open these crystals, get some more, dihydrogen. Get some more ferrite dust, got it. Oh yeah, my thermal protection module, I didn't install that. Let's put that down. I have a shield. Oh, look at that, I have a shield upgrade, I love that. Life support module. Now my jetpack. Wait a minute, I thought I moved my jetpack, I did not. I already had a jetpack upgrade? Holy cow, okay. Well, let's move that then. Let's fix that. We're going to put the jetpack down here because we have those 2 upgrades we can put next to it. Good to go. Okay, so we also have our hazard protection right here. So let's move this over here because there's only 2 of them. We'll do that. That way we're good. Our life support we'll put over there. We have a shield. That's actually pretty good. I didn't have a shield the first time I ran through. I already did an expedition save, and I didn't have a shield on that one. I actually had more hazard protection, so actually that's pretty good. But we need to make metal plating. I was all that talking, I didn't make the metal plating I needed to. Let's do it. We also need dihydrogen jelly, so we'll make one of those. And we need to condense some of our carbon because we need to make condensed carbon. So let's do that real fast. And while that's cooking, we'll get some more carbon. So spicy. Okay, I love it. Everyone, and now with the new expedition update, all of these names, all of the oh wait, we need to recharge our thing. Everything that we everything that you see, all our discoveries are shared between every platform now. So if you go to a system and you find it on Xbox One and you name everything and you upload it, if someone comes by on PS4 or PC, we will see that you found it and you're on Xbox One. That is pretty awesome. Everything is shared now. So that is so cool. And that also means that if you upload a base and you're on PS4 and you upload your base, someone on Xbox can go to that planet and they will find your base. Like, look at all the bases we have here, and they're probably on different systems. Look at all that. You know, off-planet gamer base. Oh, look at all those. Holy cow, there's a lot of bases and stuff over there. But yeah, look at that. You see the controller? That means it's on console. I'm playing on PC right now, and a console player made that. If I get closer, it might tell me who it is and what their gamer tag is and what platform they're playing on. That is pretty awesome. I love all this stuff. Everything's shared, and I'm not playing like before with crossplay. I could go visit someone on Xbox One, but I'd have to go to their game. And they, like with Captain Steve, I love Captain Steve. He plays on PS5, I play on PC, and so in order to visit any of his bases, I would have before. I have to join his game. He has to invite me in, and I'd have to join his game in order to see any of his stuff. Now, all I have to do is know his location. If he tells me, hey, I'm on this planet, here are my glyphs, I can go there and I can see it on my own. I don't need him to pull me into his game. That is so amazing. All right, we have carbon right there. We also need to make some pure ferrite, so let's pop that baby in there. And we're going to need a lot more ferrite, so let's start digging. And I know I said scan everything, but I also don't want it to be too boring for you guys. I don't want to scan everything while I'm playing with you guys and recording. So I might do a little bit of offline play just to kind of like collect materials and stuff like that. But since we're playing on normal mode, if I die, it won't erase my save, so we're good to go. I don't have to worry about that at all. So I'm not afraid of if I accidentally die or something. I'm still gonna record because if I run into something really funny or cool, I'll be able to show you guys. There we go. We need to put some more ferrite dust in here. We need to get some more ferrite, pure ferrite. Yeah, let's scan it because we have a secondary item here, so of course we should scan it. And also, the other bigger thing that they've actually added is if you go into your visor You see at the bottom of the screen, there's 2 different modes. If you hit your D-pad left and right, there's now a target sweep mode. This will come in later on. So you guys, once you go to a planet and there's a mission there, instead of just putting a marker and plopping it down like they used to, like if you go grab a mission from the Nexus or from the mission envoy, the agent on the space station, instead of them saying, oh yeah, it's right here, and they put a marker where it is, instead they'll say, hey, it's on this planet, you need to find it. And you need to land on the planet and use your sweep mode in order to find out where it is. Now, I don't have any missions currently. That's why it's not beeping, but it will eventually. Later on, one of the missions, one of the milestones for expedition mode makes you go there and actually use sweep mode. So that's going to be really, really cool. I love it. It is so awesome. All these updates are so amazing. Seriously, so amazing. All right. Let's pull this. We should have enough material. So yeah, pure ferrite. We got enough of that. Let's pop this baby open. All right. So this is our ship. It's stuck in the rock, and I can't break the rock because I don't have an advanced mining beam. So hopefully this doesn't mess us up. Launch thruster critically damaged. And those are the parts I need. 50 ferrite, pure ferrite, and 1 dihydrogen jelly. I already have that. So let's fix that real fast. You go into your menu and you can just say, oh yeah, I have that one, dihydrogen jelly and 50 ferrite dust, or pure ferrite. Now we need to fix the pulse engine. We need a hermetic seal and we need metal plating. Oh, I shouldn't have refined all my ferrite dust. Dang it. All right. Well, it's okay. We can make a hermetic seal. So all you need is condensed carbon to make hermetic seal. You need specifically 30. There you go. So, and we also need metal plating, but we don't have any pure, ferrite dust. So we need to get out and get some ferrite dust. Well, let's do that. We just break up some of these rocks on the ground. Give it to me. Perfect, perfect. Now, they don't give you a lot, but they go through so fast that if there's a lot of these little rocks around, you can get a ton of ferrite dust because you're breaking them up so quickly that it just really adds up. And you might get a geode like that, which a geode is awesome because it could give you pure ferrite or a lot of ferrite dust. So let's see what it gives us. It gave us ferrite dust. Okay, I'll take that. So let's get back in here. Now we need to make a metal plating. Got it. So now we can fix our pulse engine. Let's do that. We need 1 metal plating and 1 hermetic seal. Now we're good. We're totally good. Okay, yeah, we're good. We already fixed it. All right, so now we need to launch. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it doesn't break anything because we're stuck in a rock. Oh, perfect. Perfect. What is this? What is that? There's something right in front of us. Oh, okay. That's a deposit. It was all shiny. I thought that was like some kind of a building or something. All right. Let's go in the third person because I love seeing our ship. And look at that. I have a green starship trail. Look at that. I love that. It's a random upgrade. They just randomly give it to you. That is so cool. I love that. Well, now our mission is to get up into the stars, so let's do that real fast. Oh, yes. Milestone complete. Liftoff. I love it. Look at that. So we're good like that. Now, again, you have to go into your expedition tab in order to claim your reward. So we're going to get 1 inventory slot, 5 ion batteries, 5 starship fuel, and the Pilgrim Geobay plan. So let's accept it. Here's our inventory slot. Just instantly gives it to you. I love it. You don't have to do anything. It just gives it right to you. And then we know how to build a Pilgrim Geobay. I love it. So now we can make that cool Batman motorcycle. I love it. So good. We have all that. We're good to go. So now, I mean, and there's no story element. There's no missions. Like, they don't tell you what you need to do or not to do. And so what we have to do is go back into our expedition tab. What's the next one to do? Oh, we need to leave the initial system. So we need to make a hyperdrive. We could totally do that. What do we need to make a hyperdrive? We're going to need chromatic metal. So first thing I would do is probably go to the space station. We can probably make some money. How much money do we have? Oh, we only have 13,000 bucks, and so we're going to need more than that. Let's open these tritiums. All right. Refill our pulse engine. So we need to make some money first. So let's head over here. Let's see what planets we got going on here. Now everyone starts in the same system, and so this will be the same planet for you that it is for me. Okay, let's actually... We need to get out of the atmosphere real fast. Got it. So this is a blighted planet which has fungal mold. No, we want to find something that has, okay, high sentinel activity and copper. Well, we need both of those things because we need chromatic metal and we need high sentinel activity because if there's any gravitino balls, we can grab those and sell those. So you definitely want to do that. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we need to install a technology. We need to make a hyperdrive. Oh, we need microprocessors. We definitely need to make money because microprocessors can only be bought at the space station or another market like a trading post, but they cost a lot of money to buy. And so you definitely want to do that. We're going to install our technology, our thing over here. So you can install it right now. It won't work until you totally repair it. So it'll stay there, like it'll stay here, but you can't use it until you've really installed it with all the materials that you need. Yeah, I know. You need to refine to make chromatic metal. You can make chromatic metal out of copper, so we could totally do that. Let's see. And actually, let's go into first-person mode. Because in first-person mode, you can see where all the planets are. Oh, what is that? Oh, yeah, that's our fungus planet. Okay. Are there any other planets around here? Oh, yeah. That's the one we just came from. But what is this? Oh, that's a frost crystal. Okay, a hyborian. Oh, man. We should have went here because it has aggressive sentinels. That is guaranteed to have gravitino balls on it. So let's do that, actually. Oh, it's only 12 seconds away. So actually, that worked out. I thought I was a lot farther away than that. Wait a minute. How am I only 5 seconds? Oh, it's a moon. That's why it's so small. I thought it was another planet that was way far away. But it was technically a moon. Alrighty. Oh, look at that. Someone put a safe beacon down on the trading post. Look at that. Man, see, this is why I love Expedition Mode. I love multiplayer. Because everyone's marking stuff to help everyone else out. I love it. Now, just because I have technically, I turned off multiplayer. So you see, I have multiplayer disabled so it doesn't crash. But just because multiplayer is turned off doesn't mean you're not going to see other people's bases or their save or communication stations, the balls that are hanging out there. You'll still see all of those. You just won't see other people. And so you won't see other players running around, which is kind of sucky. I wish I could, but I mean, I don't want the game to crash. I want to be able to show you guys what is going on, and hopefully they get everything sorted out. That way by this weekend, everyone is playing Expedition Mode because this is so awesome. It is so fun. Oh, look at that. We have a whole bunch of animals here. Let's actually scan them since we're here. Oh, look at, oh yeah, we also can make some pets, right? So we have pets. Oh, let's go meet. We have Meatball. Look at this. I'm definitely going to get Meatball. Oh yeah, I need to make a pellet. So I need to make some creature pellets. That way they love me. Hey, come here, Meatball. Give them a little bit of food, and now they love you. You can adopt them as a companion. You can adopt them as a pet. Yeah, Meatball. And I call him Meatball because when the pet update first came out, of course we got Meatball, the cool little guy. And so if you want to rename him, go into your quick menu, go all the way over to the paw, and if you just go to this little collar, you can see how many pets you have. Now, you start out with just room for 2. If you want to unlock any more, slots, you need nanites in order to do that. 500 for this one, and it will double every time. I think it's 500, 1,000, 5,000, and then 10,000 for your last one. I might be off on that, so please verify in the comments below. Let me know down in those comments, you guys. But since we have Meatball, let's go over here to this name tag, and we're going to name him Meatball. Instead of that name, that name does not do you justice. Meatball. Oh, we have a blizzard. Great. That's okay. And as you can see, we have different icons now. You see a gravitino ball? It has 2 stars on it. It used to be a dash. Like you would have a single dash on there. Now we have 2 stars. But the same rules apply, so be careful. If you're going after gravitino balls, the sentinels do not like that. They get really angry when you take their gravitino balls. And so we need to run. Oh no, we need to run, definitely. Holy cow. Run away as fast as possible. Wow, what is this? What is that animal that's just blowing smoke up in the air? I love it. And we have a blizzard coming in. Oh, man, we're jacked up. Let's scan this big old crab. Okay. We got him. We're good. We grabbed some more Gravitino balls. Now, you want to grab Gravitino balls early on because they sell for a lot of money. The only problem is the Sentinels will come after you. Be very careful and be ready for that. Man, these Sentinels are mad. Seriously, okay, we need to go. And I need to refill my hazard protection. Thankfully, I have batteries, right? Let's do this real fast. We have... Oh, no, my batteries are in my starship. Uh-oh. That's okay. We had salt or sodium, so we should be okay. I always mix them up because I call, you know, salt in real life sodium. You know, it's bad for you. Sodium is bad for you. So I just put them both at the same thing. In my head, anyway. Did I scan everything? Okay, we're good. There should be... Was there a... Did I see a oh, yeah. Never mind. Sorry. I just realized that Meatball is very mad. He's hungry, so let's actually talk to Meatball. He's feeling unhappy. Oh, yeah, he definitely needs some pats. Need to keep him happy. You know, he's a good little Meatball. And then give him some food. Because, of course, he's hungry. He's Meatball. Meatball is happy full, yes. Happy full Meatball. Now, I think we're pretty good. We're pretty set, so I'm going to call in, because I'm too lazy, I'm going to call my ship in over here. It does waste a little bit of launch fuel, but because I'm lazy, it's okay. It's worth the launch fuel to do that. I also have a whole bunch of launch fuel anyway, so we are set on that. So now, all we have to do is go to the space station, and we can sell those Gravitino balls for money. Let's go back in. Let's see how many we got. Oh, holy cow, we got a lot of them. Holy mackerel. All right, so we got 4 stacks of 5, so that's 200,000 each. So that's 2, 4, 6, 800,000. Plus we got a stack of 3, so 920,000 bucks. I will take that. All right, let's get over here to the space station. Yeah, now, the other thing I've noticed is that they stopped making your starship, like, home in on the space station. But the problem is, now it barely ever. Like, I want to go to the space station, but it won't let me. Like, when I try to pulse drive, it doesn't even home in automatically anymore. So that's a problem. They need to fix it. I understand you don't want it to always go to the space station, but when I want to go to the space station, I would kind of like it to lock onto it. It just seems like it doesn't lock on as much as it used to, which kind of sucks. Let's get in here. And we got a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to move this battery over here. We need this battery in our inventory. We can, you know, get rid of that. Oh, we have that. We're good. Use one of those on that. I don't usually use the rocket launcher, and so I'll usually get rid of this. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. I generally don't use it, so that's why I break it. Because if you break it, you get parts. Like, I just got condensed carbon and copper from that. So totally worth it, in my opinion, because I don't like the rocket launcher anyway. I know it's kind of overpowered and it really works well, but I don't like it. Now let's head over here. Let's head to the market because we can sell all of our Gravitino balls. Look at that, 881,000. I'll take it. Boom. We can sell our pyrite. I usually try to keep it, but we can sell it. We can definitely sell our nitrogen. We can't use it this early in the game, and I would rather have the inventory space. Same thing for radon. We really don't need that. Cactus flesh, we can get rid of that. Dihydrogen we could use, so I'm going to ignore that one. And I think that's it. All right, we're good to go. So now our inventory is kind of slimmed down. Let's move some stuff around. I have to organize. I don't know. I'm weird like that. I need to organize my materials. That way I know where everything is. So we'll do that, and all my tech stuff over here. Ferrite dust goes down over here. So I need to know kind of where it is. Ion battery over there. Got it. All right. And because we're at the space station and we have a lot of money, we can buy more inventory slots for our exosuit, which I love doing. So if you head on over here, exosuit upgrade. And this is going to cost you. Now, because we already upgraded one, we got a free one. It technically isn't free because they should start out at like 5,000 units. But because we already got one, it'll bump it up to 10. But that's okay. We're going to put in our technology slot because we can start moving our technology over into the technology slots over there. So we have 3 of our movement upgrades and we have 3 slots open. So here we go. That way they all stay together. I keep going the wrong way. Okay, there we go. So now they're all together and they're out of our general inventory, so we have more room for other stuff. I love it. So that means we can move our oxygen. Whoop. Man, I'm messing up. Okay, oxygen, sodium, our carbon, like that. Boom. I like to put our mixing materials, our base materials, down below like that. Pyrite we can put in our starship because you can use your pyrite to refill your pulse engine. So that's why I generally keep the pyrite. How many? We only have 28 nanites, so we really can't buy any upgrades. 28's not really going to do anything. But we were able to make a ton of money. Oh yeah, we need microprocessors, duh. Sorry guys, I'm losing my mind here. Well, technically, we could buy it from one of these guys. Hey, you got microprocessors for sale? I also need some chromatic metal if you got it, buddy. I got a ton of money if you want. So let's see, buy items. He has microprocessors. We're going to need 5. So look at that, 95,000. Thankfully, we went and got our Gravitino balls. We sold them, so we can buy 5 microprocessors. Do you have any chromatic metal? Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Like, yeah, he doesn't look like he has any. That's okay. Yeah, he doesn't have any. But one of these other pilots might. And also, remember that the terminal might as well, so just keep that in mind. I always try to check with the pilots first, because they usually have a variety of items. So let's buy. And it looks like he has the same things as the other guy. Okay, so you don't have anything I want. What about you? If he has the same stuff, we're going to have to go to the terminal. Let's see. Buy items. It looks like they all have the same items. Oh, man, I thought they had a variety, but, man, they proved me wrong. All right, that's okay. Don't kill me. Oh, man, he was taking off. I didn't want to die. That's okay. Let's go to the wall terminal because it will sometimes have chromatic metal. Not always. It depends on the economy of the system you're in. And so if it's a really good economy, it will have chromatic metal. Like this one does not have chromatic metal. Dang it. That's okay. We have some copper. We can turn that into chromatic metal, so we're good on that. And if we wanted to, we can go farm some more copper and make some more chromatic metal as well. So what we need to do is we need to get our hyperdrive built, which means we need 125 chromatic metal. And if you're going to refine it to get that, double that number. So we need 250 copper because once you refine it, it cuts it in half. So 250 copper, once you refine it, turns into 125 cobalt. Whoa, look at this hot rod over here. Look at this. This is Bob's dream right here. Look at this. I'm gonna buy this just for Survival Bob. Come on. Let's see. Oh, it's an A-class too. Look at that orange. Survival Bob, suck it. Look at that. Holy cow, that's a nice looking fighter. And I don't even have enough money. If I traded in my Explorer, I could buy it for 1,455,000. If I just wanted to buy it outright, it's 2.5 million. I should say 1.4 million if I traded. 2.5 if I don't trade. Man, never mind, Bob. I take it back. Look at this thing, though. That is a beautiful ship. I love that color. That is almost as good as red. Almost. But red is a little bit better. And purple, man, once they have full-on purple ships, oh, you know my fleet's going to only be purple. All right. So we need to get some copper. There we go. We have copper on this planet right here in front of us. So let's go. Oh, look, there's a gold mine. Look, I love that. That's why I love these community areas, because everyone is so helpful in the No Man's Sky community. We have a whole bunch of gold right here. But we don't want to go there because we need copper. So let's head over here. Anything that's shiny, I usually go towards because I'm weird like that, I guess. But it could be a good deposit. What is this? Oh, that's not a deposit. That's one of those rings. Okay. So we're looking for kind of shiny ground because deposits come up as really shiny. Where are you, copper? Anything? Anything? I'm not seeing any copper. We might need to land. That way I can actually scan for it. Because it'll come up in your scanner. Oh, there you go, right here. Boom. There should be some copper, or there's a deposit there. I think it's copper, but it could be something else. Let's see. It is copper deposit. Wait a minute, what is that? Oh no, gold deposit. This one's gold right here. What is that one over there? That one's copper. Okay, got it. So the copper is over there. And another way to get a lot of nanites early on is to scan animals, because it's part of our milestone, number 1. We have to do it to get our milestone. But number 2, especially on these anomaly planets, there's only going to be one animal in this whole planet. You see? Fauna discovered, 1. So because we found the one animal on this planet, we get 50 nanites right there. Done. 50 nanites right off the bat. That's pretty good. So let's get to our copper deposit. We need to make a whole bunch of chromatic metal. So let's switch to the terrain manipulator. And if you saw the live stream yesterday, or if you've been watching my channel for a long time, you know I always tell everyone, you have your terrain manipulator, you can resize it. And so once I pull out my terrain manipulator, you see how that orb is really big? You can make it smaller, like that. Left and right bumper. So L1 and R1, or left bumper, right bumper. It makes it bigger and smaller. Just keep in mind, the bigger one, it will get rid of the area, you know, whatever you're trying to mine, it will get rid of it faster, but it will give you less resources. The smallest orb will take a long time, but it will give you the most resources. So you always, if you're trying to get as much as you can, go for the smallest one, because it'll give you the most copper or whatever you're looking for. In this case, it's going to give me a ton of copper. Look at that countdown up there. I'm already up to 69, 70. Look at that. Yeah. So we're tearing through it. The other downside is the smaller orb will take a lot of fuel out of your terrain manipulator. And so you're going to need to refill it a lot. But it's giving you a ton of resources, so it's totally worth it. Because you can also refill it with silicon dust, which is the ground. So if you need to refill it, just suck up some dirt and then go right back into there, because that dirt you can use to refill your terrain manipulator. It is so good. So good. So we're going to get a whole bunch of this. Now, I have a whole bunch. Let's set up our refiner real fast, because we need to refine that copper into chromatic metal. Let's put that condensed carbon in there. So let's go down to our copper. 299. We have more than enough. We're good to go. So in 1 minute, we will have a ton of chromatic metal. Now I'm gonna get some extras, just because you can never have enough chromatic metal, you guys. Seriously. Now, if you go to the space station and you see a pilot that has it, go for it. Buy as much chromatic metal as you can, because it's used in a lot of recipes and a lot of blueprints when you're making stuff. So you want to have a lot of chromatic metal. Get a whole bunch of this stuff, and I'm just gonna pick this up and leave it in my inventory for later on. Because we're playing on normal mode, it'll only take up 1 stack, and so I'm not too worried about it. On a normal, like on a permadeath or a survival playthrough, I might worry about it, because that much copper would take up a lot of room. We're good. Like 8 seconds. Whoa, man, look at that. We are just churning along, you guys. I love it. I think we have enough chromatic metal now. So let's put that in our exosuit. And then we pick up our portable refiner. Don't leave it. I don't know how many I've left already on random planets, but if you see one, it's probably mine. All right, we have a lot of this. So let's go over to our... Oh, yeah, we need to get closer to our starship, because we're too far away. It won't work. Let's go. Mining beam. I always try to keep my mining beam as my default tool, just because you use your mining beam more than anything else. We can get some gold, but I'm not too worried about it. We can scan some things on the way. Like scan that. Scan our plant up in the air. That's a weird kind of plant. But hey, you know what? We'll scan it. Let's get in here. Now we should be able to fix our hyperdrive. Let's do that real fast. Yes, we did. We have enough. So 5 microprocessors, 125 chromatic metal, and we are done. So now, once you install your hyperdrive, now you need to put some fuel in it. And fuel is a pain in the butt. Remember how we got a whole bunch of chromatic metal? We're gonna need it. So let's pop that down. We put our copper in there. Fuel, right here, boom. Let's put the rest of our copper in there. We'll get some 80, chromatic metal. We still have some chromatic metal here. So we need to make antimatter, which takes chromatic metal and condensed carbon. We condensed a lot of carbon earlier. How much do we have? Well, we have 109, so we could make some chromatic or some antimatter. Let's get some more carbon. Am I not letting me get it? Come on. Am I too far away? Oh no, maybe that one doesn't count. Get out of the way, animal. I don't want to get you. I just want the Why are you not letting me have it? I thought that was a plant. Yeah, it's a plant, but it doesn't give you carbon, I guess. Oh, that's great. Thank you so much. So there's no carbon on this planet, I guess. Only rocks and flying plants that you cannot harvest. Great. Oh, we'll take the chromatic metal. Boom. Now, we should be able to make at least one antimatter. Yes, we can. We can make two. So let's make two antimatters. Okay. Now we need to make the housing in order to make a cell. We can make two. So you need oxygen and ferrite dust. We got both of those. Now we make a warp cell. So that's kind of a process, but that's okay. We can make two warp cells. And now all we have to do is go over here, put it into our hyperdrive. Now we have fuel. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. I almost left it, you guys. I almost left that thing. Holy cow. Okay. Let's get up here. Now let's travel, because our next expedition milestone is to leave the system. And we will get a storage augmentation. We'll get 2 of them. And we'll get 300 nanites for doing that. So let's go up there. Now, in order to use your hyperdrive, you got to get out of the atmosphere. You can't be inside the atmosphere of a planet or else it doesn't work. There we go. Galaxy map. And you see that green line? That is our expedition route. And so you want to follow that because there are rendezvous locations that are randomly spread out. And you're going to need to go there anyway. So you might as well follow that. Here we go. And all of this is all to plan on the expedition. We're just slowly working our way through the different phases in the expedition. I love it. It is so good. Oh, look at that planet right in front of us. I like that, the look of that. It's a red planet, and it's charred. Okay. And so we should have gotten our milestone. There it is. Interstellar. I went light speed. So now we need to claim that real fast. So here we go. Let's claim it. Perfect. We got 300 nanites and 2 storage augmentations. Now, storage augmentations are for your starship. You have to go to the space station in order to upgrade your starship. So we're not worried about that yet. Our next milestone is making a base. So if we view the details, if you just select A or X if you're on PlayStation 4 or 5, it will give you the details. So you need to deploy a base computer to establish a base. So that's what we will be doing in our next episode. Look at that planet right there. Let's go land on this planet real fast because this planet looks like the prime planet to make a base. I'm telling you, look at that. But while we're doing this, let's organize a little bit. We can use that silicate powder on our terrain manipulator. So we're over here. Boom. We have everything pretty organized, actually, so we don't really need to move a lot. Let's move that down. Oh, we need more life support, so we need some life support gels. In order to do that, we need to make dihydrogen jelly. We can make 1, and then we can make a life support gel. Boom! Pop that baby in there. Oh, we're already here. Look at that. I love that you can go through your crafting menu while you're flying around, and it just slows down automatically for you. Look at this planet. I like the red, the deep red on this planet. This is a fire planet if I've ever seen one. All of them should be red. This is a scary looking planet. It's like satanic planet. I love it. All right, you guys. So we've made it here. Next episode, we will be building our base. And so hopefully you guys liked the episode. If you did, hit that like button for me. And if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be doing this all the time. And I'll see you guys next time.